Questions. That's what Baldwin County investigators are going over right now after a huge money seizure along I-65.
Today, the Interstate Interdiction Task Force found this money in a search of a semi on I-65 in Baldwin County.
The late 40s now, still fighting these random people in random places.
Yeah.
For 5 million here, 10 million there.
No, he's just a big spender. You can't spend like that, you know? Buy an original. We'd love to have you in the Dow.
What?
Invest in Prime, huh? Do something smart with your money, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather is furious after federal authorities reportedly seized $250 million in cash and assets from his properties due to unpaid taxes and mounting debts. Known for his extravagant lifestyle, Mayweather's lavish estates and a car collection, including multiple Bugatti Veyrons, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, and a $3.5 million Lamborghini Veneno, million Bugatti Chirons have been targeted. Despite his public persona of immense wealth, the IRS has filed liens against him for over $22 million in unpaid taxes, with additional unresolved debts from previous years. This significant asset seizure underscores the serious financial challenges he faces.
And it looks like he's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days.
Floyd Money Mayweather is widely recognized for his extravagant lifestyle and affinity for liquid wealth. In 2013, it was reported that he kept $123 million in a single bank account, highlighting his preference for cash over traditional investments. His real estate portfolio reflects his lavish taste, including a $25.5 million mansion in Beverly Hills and a $10 million estate in Las Vegas. These properties feature luxury amenities like 20-car garages, opulent furnishings, and customized details throughout. True to form, Mayweather often pays for his properties in full, using cash, reinforcing his image of financial power and independence. His car collection alone is estimated to exceed $50 million, making it one of the most valuable private collections in the world. Among his prized vehicles are 3 Bugatti Veyrons, each worth around $2 million, $4.8 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, and a $3.3 million Ferrari Enzo. He also owns a $3.5 million Bugatti Chiron and a $3.2 million Pagani Huayra. BC Roadster. His fleet includes multiple Rolls-Royces, such as a $641,000 Phantom Limited Edition, and several Lamborghini Aventadors, each valued at over $500,000. Despite rarely driving many of these cars, they are meticulously maintained across his homes in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Miami. Floyd Mayweather's lifestyle is the ultimate display of wealth, defined by high-end assets, cash-heavy deals, and a personal brand built around extravagance.
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage. I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, you know, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these two.
I haven't seen these?
No.
Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me.
Yeah.
August 2024, he posted a video aboard his private jet revealing stacks of $100 bills alongside his luxury watch collection and designer bags. Earlier that year, he shared images of 7 Louis Vuitton bags prepared for a week-long trip with at least one bag visibly filled with cash. These displays highlight Mayweather's penchant for flaunting his wealth through lavish possessions and high-end travel.
A whopping 711 hit by rookies and 125 have come with bases loaded. 510 different players have left the yard, and we've seen 3.
According to reports, Floyd Mayweather paid $5 million in a single week to purchase a second private plane and a $42 million real estate holding more than 60 buildings in Manhattan.
Floyd Money Mayweather just bought 60 buildings in Manhattan for $402 million. It's one of the largest deals this year, and the purchase is for 60 buildings and over 1,000 affordable housing apartments, making the average cost per unit $402,000. Before this, Floyd already had a massive real estate portfolio of over $200 million, including 9 skyscrapers in New York City. This new deal involving over 60 buildings is located in Upper Manhattan, and all these properties will fall under Article 9 tax exemption, which means as long as 2/3 of the apartments stay affordable housing, they can collect tax breaks for the next 40 years. And even though Floyd just spent $500 million, he just showed off his new $65 million carbon fiber jet. And the wild part is, this is his second plane and small plane. He also owns a massive Gulfstream 650. But his new plane is pretty sweet. It's a 12-seater equipped with everything you can imagine, including gold color.
His reputation as a mogul has been enhanced by these acquisitions, but they have also raised questions about his continued tax liabilities and financial soundness. In light of outstanding obligations, some question if such extravagant expenditure is sustainable, and the IRS...
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. Why they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter.
Floyd Mayweather is showing off his enormous fortune by sharing footage of his vast collection of high-end timepieces. The $18 million Jacob & Cummers Onair watch, set with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, is one of his most valuable assets. Additionally, his collection includes watches from prestigious manufacturers like As Richard Mille, Audemars Piguet, and Rolex. In order to have a new watch for every day of his journey, Mayweather frequently brings several with him. These exhibits highlight his taste for extravagance and his need to keep up a grandiose public persona.
I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. Right here, I got 3 cases, and they're all full of watches. So when I travel, I like to take, you know, if I'm going for 45 days, I like to take 45 watches with me. I like to have options. So everybody's always asking me, what's your favorite watch? Well, one of my favorite watch brands is Avi & Co. As you can see right here, I got this a few months back, and it's one of my favorite watches. One of the best brands in the world. That's just my personal opinion. I like the brand so much, I went and bought another watch just yesterday, Avi & Co. As you can see, Avi & Co. Now, let's talk about watches, let's talk about jewelry, let's talk about a few things. I need you guys to watch me talk about my watches. So we'll set this to the side. Now, we want to give the people an appetizer or something light. So we give you 2 appetizers, then we give you a main course. Just a few watches that I got while I travel. So check this out. We're gonna go here first. And of course, the company is Avi & Co. Crazy company. Now, I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me come to you guys.
Floyd Mayweather has maintained complete control over his boxing career and commercial endeavors, which has allowed him to accumulate significant money. He established Mayweather Promotions in 2006 to autonomously oversee his bouts and revenues after paying $750,000 to terminate his contract with Top Rank. He was able to keep a bigger portion of the fight profits because to this calculated decision, which helped him earn an estimated $1,220 billion over the course of his career.
This is the secret why Floyd Mayweather makes so much more money than all the other boxers. Stay until the very end because I reveal his #1 strategy that nobody talks about. Unlike other boxers, Mayweather has a different business model. He's the promoter himself, and his company Mayweather Promotions does all of the marketing, press conferences, sponsorships, and TV rights. He takes a whopping 50% of all the pay-per-view revenue and gets all the money from ticket sales, merch sales, and concessions. But his #1 strategy that makes him invincible, but first, make sure to follow me so you don't miss any content, is his ability to manage risk. His contract with Showtime Sports not only gives him guaranteed purses that bottom out at $32 million, but contractually states that his promotions company takes on none of the risk. So if a fight bombs and doesn't sell as many tickets or pay-per-view as expected, the network Showtime loses money, but Mayweather Promotions gets away completely unscathed. That is why there will never be another Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I think it was like a $5 or $8 million 5-fight deal or something like that. You have to check the numbers, but he turned that down to start his own promotion. And when he was with HBO, he worked out that deal to do the 24/7 where you can see the behind the scenes. That was right around the time when reality TV was getting big. So you didn't have social media then. People began to build and know Floyd off of the 24/7. I can tell you right now, my wife even became a boxing fan from watching the 24/7s. So the timing of him becoming his own boss, which you're gonna make the
It kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about, but people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun, but they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or in New York and in Vegas, and I don't need a house everywhere.